Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 12 of Let's Play Europa Universalis IV Dharma, or Dharma, whatever, as Vijayanagar in the last part. We were, I believe, planning a war with Arisia. To go, you know, just kick them down a few pegs, finish some conquering, get Kodak. Wow, Kodak's a 30 development. Yeah, Kodak is definitely, probably one of the biggest provinces in India, I think. Yeah, it actually is. It's probably the biggest, actually. Soon to be under my rule as well. Definitely safer that way for me. Don't want to give people money. Oh, wait. Damn it. Sikh is a heretical belief, and I believe ages ago I told Sikhs to... oh, it doesn't matter. Now, we are trying to vassalize the Sikhs because, well, I don't want anyone conquering them. Well, I want to conquer them, but I don't want anyone else conquering them. Let's get this inflation down. We don't have any... we do have some inflation, so yeah. We'll get the inflation that we apparently do have down. So while that's happening, yeah, we're still training, which is good. Our men should hopefully get up there, and we're going to keep upgrading these level 1 estuaries. No, not estuaries. They're trade centers. Well, once we've got that done, well, we'll probably just build normal builds at that point. Should definitely upgrade this one. I probably should have upgraded that one first. Ah, well. I already did it now. Now, the Renaissance is getting closer. Unfortunately, I don't think it goes from here to here. I think it has to go through Persia. In which case, it's still going to be a while. Now, we are going to be able to colonize here, even... okay, it has no religion. It's just showing Catholic because it wants to fucking scare me. So if we were able to colonize all the islands down here, that would be... oh, well, there goes the idea of ever using China as a, you know, the backbone of our alliance. They have 100,000 men. Yep, that's a problem. They will probably try to get in my way now. Make alliances, guarantees. Oh, bastards. Gujarat and that are still not too worried about me anymore. Well, the people like Mink Delhi and Multan are not too worried. I do think Orissa is going to be the next war. We just need to wait for a while. If necessary, I'll annex Andhara instead, because we need them for this mission here and this mission. In this mission, we're only missing 3 provinces. Like, that's how much far ahead we're getting here. It's becoming problematic. Now, get another barracks. Where work? We can build manufacturers. Okay, we're gonna start working on manufactories then. Manufacturer can we build? Farm estates, apparently. And we've got exploration finished. Let's do another exploration in the Western Indian Ocean. We'll do the South China Sea afterwards. We could get that game, but I think pike and shot is a little bit more necessary right now, because it gives us a bit of extra firepower. How the fuck are you people 12 ideas out? Like, holy shit. I think maybe we need to begin getting more, because they're up here. Like, 12's up there. Jesus, they're actually... yeah, they're really far ahead. I'm kind of worried. Really don't want to rival Ming right now, because we're at our force limit, and... Jain moneylenders calling debt. Several prominent Vaishya guilds have accumulated substantial debt to Jain banking families. Unwilling to pay up, representatives of these guilds have petitioned the Maharaja for forgiveness of their debts. They argue that the finances will be ruined if they are forced to continue making payments. The Jain moneylenders retort that their inability to pay is due to their own mismanagement. How should we handle this dispute? The Jain moneylenders must forget the debt. I don't think we're going to be going into debt anytime soon, so I think we can, you know, get around that with that. So it should be fine. I think we should we can get around that, so it's fine. We'll try and get some of these farming guilds done because I think they'll be good for, like, any manufactory is good for us. We'll definitely be better off. How are you doing? We're at 132. Give me your trade. That should be at least 10 relations right there. So if we were to attack Arisia right now, Andhara would not join, and Malwa would join me. Yeah, no one else would join, but we have ally. Yeah, Juniper is just in. Jonapur is just in debt. Quite a big debt. Don't know how they got that debt, but they're in quite a big debt. It's not really a debt we can help them with, so I'm gonna just not even try. There's no point. I really would like the Olden Infirm. That'd actually... Wait, that's been fucking debuffed. That's bullshit. If we can get to... You know what? I'm going to push quantity ideas, ladies and gentlemen, so we can get another 50% of manpower. So, like another... Like a large portion of more men. Because right now, we could use the extra men. Like, we need to ward ourselves off against Ming. And if we can solo wars for the rest of India, that would be easier. Instead of having to rely on, like, Junipur, like, Malwa, and, like, expand around them. Like, yeah, Nepal, I mean, I don't really want to go straight into Tibet, but I may have to just to finish off and finish them off. I am definitely worried about the Timurids. Allies-wise, they're kind of poor, but you never know. And the Ottomans may prove to be problematic as well. We're definitely going to get this natural harbour up because it's going to be too good not to get. We need to get it up to a entreport. I believe that's how you say that. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, so I think Arisia is going to be... As soon as we've had these guys annexed, probably. Or vassalized. Let's explore South China Sea. Knowing the sea lanes is better first, more than if anything. Right. Let's get you vassalized. Every vassal will prove useful. Yeah, now we've got 3 vassals. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you all to defensive. And I think we're going to begin this war with Arisia. You guys, get over here. We need to expand. Like, I can't not expand. If I don't expand, we essentially are just causing more problems for ourselves. But as long as if we can keep the pissed offness to India, then I think we'll be fine. It's when it starts to permeate out of India, that's when we start to face problems. And, you know, well, we face problems, and we don't need problems. We need a quick war that we're going to win. Well, I don't need to just... it doesn't need to be a quick war. We just need a war we can win. I did claim Kotok. That's what we're going to do the war for. Malwa, get ready to help. Going to send those 2 straight north. No, to get the capital and to get both the sieges underway immediately. If we look at the enemy, yeah, the manpower is not there really. Not the manpower, but the actual troop strength. This war shouldn't take long, and it shouldn't use too much manpower. Hopefully, with Malwa, I mean, Junipur would have been a great ally to have in the war. If they were just not in debt, then we'd have been able to, you know, use them. But, well, they got themselves in debt. I'm not going to pay to get them out of debt every single time. So, unfortunately, we had to let them be in debt. So if I do this, it would piss off... It won't actually put the Muslims up by much. even if I got that, it wouldn't put them up by enough for it to be problematic to me. You've explored the South China Sea. So this is the most we can explore, I believe. Yeah, so we'll explore the South, Western Indian Ocean and that. We'll get the Indian stuff done first. Or the stuff labelled as such. There's an Irisian army. 20,000. Definitely good. Ah, yes, all the defensive armies I have are in the north. I got rid of the... It's weird having all of the south bar Maldives under my control. You forget that you've got... Like, you forget that... Like, everything. We've already lost 14,000 men. I can't, unfortunately, assist you. Tell you guys to be supportive, and you might actually assist. Yep, they're going to go assist there. I doubt they'll get there on time, but... No, they're going to get there. Oh, wait. No, they got there on time. Well, that was lucky. Once our main army finishes here, we're going to take our armies to hunt down the people, the Irisian army sieging us. Shouldn't be too problematic. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Should not be too problematic. And eventually we'll have the administrative cadre. I'm just going to have a quick look at the things. We're not going to go into them. I'm just going to want to know what they could do. Interesting. There's another conversion done. Getting Hindu as the main religion is very important to me. Though that you can only convert stuff that's in your inner state, it really does upset me. The sack of Cuttack. We need better discipline. I mean, we're still going to loot the living fuck out of it, but we need better discipline. Now, this is a perfect piece because it gives me a lot of land. It does piss off quite a few people, but... I mean, yeah, it pisses off people, but just because it pisses off people doesn't mean it's a bad idea. Oh, shit. This may be problematic. Well, my 25k army should actually beat it. It's just that I didn't want to lose that manpower to begin with. Well... We'll go for that, and if I can get my colony finished within the next month or so, or the next year, will be great. But I don't see that happening. Hey, fuck you! You're not taking my shit back. You guys, siege. That way we can keep figure out what we can get our vassals to do the defensive stuff at home. I can't afford any of you people. You're all way too expensive. How dare you siege that back, you monster. I may not win this fight. Yeah, if that 8,000 gets here, ooh, we may lose this, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we did. That's problematic. Can we at least get this fort back then? Because right now we're 17,000 men in the in backwards. Well, you know, you only cost 2 gold, so we'll get him back. Okay, so we got the other fort done. So these two armies can actually combine now. Well, not combine, but they're allowed to help one another more than they originally were. Or, like, they're actually able to come together now. I know what I meant. I must admit, I'm heavily focusing on one flank, I've noticed. Do any of my generals have siege? Wait. You do have siege, so you can go siege. I don't think you have siege. Yeah, you don't have siege, so yeah, you can just get yourself over here. Alright. Yeah, the Irisian army is back. But luckily Juniper's here now. So now we've really started dwarfing them, like, men-wise. And once we have this siege done, this war will be over. Essentially. Don't actually think it will be, but you never know. I'm going to have to withdraw this army because it's a bit too... I'm going to withdraw these two. I don't want to lose more manpower, much more manpower at this rate. I may have to slacken recruitment just to get by. Unfortunately, they're going to lose that war fight before I can get there. We're going to reduce this by 2 so we don't have really any rebellions. Erissia isn't in 2 wars, which is unfortunate. When my navy can, I'm going to bring... When my navy gets home, I'm going to use it to try and get this... Speed up this peace or siege, whatever. Whatever word it is. And damn it. We're in the Age of Reformation. Where I have done nothing. Just an upsetting fact in and of itself that I have done nothing. Your navy is technically bigger than mine. You know what? My navy's going to go back and explore. I would use my navy to finish this quicker, but... ooh, no, I'd have to use my navy then. It looks like I'm going to have lost all of my manpower through this. Oh, sweet. Apparently we have some even more access through lands. So it doesn't seem to be as hard to get anywhere. Well, now that we've got this siege, it doesn't matter anyway, but... Anyone out? You want out of the war, mate? You're very close to wanting out of the war. Carissa, how big are you? Still too much to take. 253%. Well, I can only take what I can take. I'm not going to pretend I can take any more. I do think that pissing off this many people is still going to be good for us. Because a few of them can't actually coalition me, so all we have to do is make sure the peace is at the end of the year, and we'll pretty much be okay. This war will not be a problem. Oh, the peace won't be a problem. So we'll have to wait. Unless we can get the peace now, we'll have to wait an entire year. Yep, so we're going to have to wait an entire year for this peace now. Because if we couldn't get it right then and there, we can explore the East China Sea now. So we can explore even more land. Wait, this colony's finished? Oh, sweet. Now let's get the colony below the people who I can't... Yeah. Maldives. If we're lucky... Oh, wait. Assam? Oh! Assam lost something. Give me money. Give me war reps. I'm going to take away this province, ladies and gentlemen, because I want war reps from this. Actually, I'm not going to be able to get enough war reps anyway. No, I want the provinces. As you can see, the land is currently a hotbed for debate, and I didn't wait until the end of the year. I don't know how to listen to my own advice sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not always the smartest person. I'm never the smartest person ever. But there we go. We have now expanded ourselves further. And not in a bad way. All we have to do now is call what we've got. And we're definitely over halfway to getting what we want. I don't think it's a big leap to get the rest, to be honest. And Hara, we will get you eventually. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stop worrying about these guys, like I said, and try and get that extra 50% to my army size. We've got 6,000. No, we only have 4,000 cav. Wait. My armies are actually different. Huh. We'll leave them different for now. We only have 1,000 manpower left. Jesus Christ. So if we promote you, we can then recruit from you. That's probably going to be the best way to recruit for now. You know, just keep our manpower, keep the manpower strong. I don't know which I like better, the cavalry or the infantry army, so we're just going to leave it at doesn't matter for now. Ooh, those extra settlers would be lovely. We have got this island good. There's only a few islands we actually need down here before the like Europeans are going to take. It's going to take them a lot longer to get past. I'm very interested in that. How are the people over here feeling? Honestly, if they're not that close, not really that bothered. Nepal, well, you're just a mangy knobhead, aren't you? So. Alright. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, after this part here, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next part. See you guys then.